Hey everybody, it's Chris Brown, ClosePoint USA. So I just wanted to give a message to the attorneys out there because this really involves and affects you guys on the fraud that is taking place. So the most recent fraud that we are dealing with is a situation where it's a vacant land and we had an imposter seller representing that they owned the land and hired an attorney to represent them, hired a realtor to represent them. Buyer had their own attorney, go through the customary attorney review process, get to closing after a couple weeks. We did the searches, everything else, got their IDs, the seller's IDs. All the documents looked perfectly normal. And when it got down to now wiring funds for the closing, we put their sellers, through our certified ID verification process. Each seller, there was 2 sellers on the transaction. Each seller failed the verification process 3 times. We then stated that we were not going to wire to the seller, given that they failed our verification process. The attorney for the seller jumped in and then said, wire me the money and I will wire to my clients so that we can close out the transaction. Now, this was an attorney that's been around. This is somebody that we've worked with for a number of years. So we went ahead and sent over the funds to that person, that attorney trust account. They then turned around, wired the funds to their supposed clients. On the same day that the attorney wired the funds, within 3 hours, the real seller came out and basically let themselves know that they're not selling this property. They had no intention, that is not them selling the property. They didn't sign a deed or anything like it. And the attorney, to her credit, she was able to get one of the wires back, which was about $106,000, but the other $106,000 second wire could not be recalled. So now we're dealing with an issue where there's $106,000 that the buyer's funds are not recouped. And we're working with all the proper authorities, the Secret Service, the FBI, the county prosecutor, all working to try to get this money back. But this message is for the attorneys. If you're asking for the title agency to send the funds to your trust account, and the title agency tells you that they failed certified ID, their verification process, you need to be very cautious about making sure that your client is who they say they are. They're out for everybody. It's not just title agencies, not just realtors. They're defrauding attorneys left and right. So please, 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 please be aware, be cautious, be vigilant. Make sure you speak with your clients, get multiple forms of identification, verify who you're working for. I know a lot of you guys get referrals from all different places, and you utilize technology to engage a transaction, but I'm just giving you my advice to follow up and make sure you have really concrete identification of the people that you're working with. All right. So I hope this message helps you guys, and keep closing secure and smooth transactions. Have a great day. Talk to you soon.